In this video, I'll show you how you can make any site multilingual by adding this language button to your site. Currently, my site is in English, but if I want to select a different language, say Spanish, then the plugin will translate the content on your site. This can be really helpful if you want to target diverse viewers and rank on top in other countries. You can add this button anywhere on your site and translate your content into any language you want. So, let's see how we can get this. Now, I understand that we have automatic translation plugins like Translate, but error probability is way too high. Also, for a lot of people, it's not even working properly and even get 404 errors. Trust me, I tried it myself. I'm gonna use Polylang for this because first, it's reliable. Second, manual translation means no space for errors. The setup process is super simple and you can create separate pages for translated content, reducing the chances of 404s like Translate. Alright, let's install and activate the Polylang plugin from the repository. Then, head to your dashboard. On the left panel, find and click on the languages section. This is where you'll manage all language related settings for your platform. If you haven't assigned any languages yet, you'll need to set them up. Simply click on Languages Setup to get started. Here, you'll see a drop-down menu with available languages. Start by selecting English and adding it as a new language. This will serve as your primary language. Once that's done, repeat the process for Espanol to include Spanish as your secondary option. Likewise, adding multiple languages helps make your platform accessible to a wider audience, which is a great way to engage with diverse users. With your languages added, continue to the next step where you'll see the media settings page. Here, there's an option to enable automatic translation. For this tutorial, we are keeping it turned off. Why? Manual control over translations often leads to more accurate and contextually appropriate results. Once you're sure about this setting, click Continue to move forward. Next, it's time to assign a default language. Choose English as the primary language and Spanish as the secondary one. This order ensures that English remains the main language for your platform while still providing Spanish as an additional option. After making these selections, proceed with the setup process. Once you've completed the setup, head back to your dashboard to double check everything. Click on Languages again to review the languages you've added. If needed, you can adjust their order by editing each language's settings. For example, if you want Spanish to appear first, you can make that change here. Now, let's tweak the URL settings to improve how your site handles language-specific pages. Navigate to Settings, URL Modifications, and check the box for Front Page URL. This ensures that your site's homepage adapts based on the selected language, making navigation seamless for your visitors. Finally, click Save Changes, and that's it. You've successfully set up languages for your platform. Okay, our setup is done, languages are set, now we translate the content on our site. But before that, whenever I'm doing some design work for clients, I make sure to install this free plugin Airlift because, okay, let me actually show you this. So that's my site speed before and that's after. It does a lot of optimizations automatically and keeps stuff fast. So you should definitely try this and I'll leave the link in the description below. To translate content, we must first create a duplicate of the original pages on our site. Start by going to Pages section on your dashboard and refreshing the list. Once the list updates, you'll notice a small language identifier icon next to each page. This symbol helps you easily track which languages are currently assigned to your pages. Find the page you want to work on. In this case, let's use the example page called Polylang Demo and click Edit. This takes you to the editing window where we'll start setting up the translations. Scroll down and you'll spot a plus icon next to the translations section. This duplicates the content from your original English page into the new translation page. This saves you a lot of time because you don't have to rebuild the layout or re-add elements manually. Now click the plus icon and a field will appear for you to enter the title of the translated page. Enter the appropriate title for your translation. It's a good idea to keep it descriptive. And then click Publish. Next, click the Edit with Elementor option. And now comes the most boring part, manually translating the content into your secondary language, which in this case is Spanish. Go through each section and replace the English text with its Spanish equivalent, like I'm doing here. Manual translation might feel a bit tedious, but it ensures that the content is accurate and tailored to the cultural nuances of your audience. One more thing, when you translate the content of a site, you also want to translate the metadata so Google can help you rank higher. But what might be a good keyword in your native language may not be so in another language. So you can run a quick keyword research on Ahrefs by entering the translated word, selecting the target country, and reviewing the results to understand how to modify that keyword. But don't worry, you can translate metadata using Polylang as well. Just go to Languages Settings. Down here, you can make your changes. Once you've completed the translations, your page is good to go. Now we just need to add a button for the viewers to switch between languages like this. So let's do that. Open Elementor and look for Language Switcher. Here it is. Choose a location that's easy for users to find, like the header or footer, so they can easily find it. From here, set up as a drop-down menu. You can also decide how it looks by displaying the language symbol, the name, or both. If you want to enhance the visuals of the switcher, tweak the transparency and effects to make it blend naturally into the overall design. Once you're happy with how it looks, hit publish to save your changes. We will now copy and paste this language switcher into the Spanish page. This way, users will see the same switcher design no matter which language they are on. Okay, click publish to make the Spanish page live and done. Finally, I'll test the language switcher to confirm it toggles between languages smoothly. And yeah, it does. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll help you out. Click this video if you want to triple your site speed in just 1 minute. You're really gonna thank me for this. So click here and I'll see you there.